हेलो एवरीवन, आज के इस वीडियो में आई एम गोइंग टू शेयर सम कॉमन इडियम्स इन इंग्लिश विद एग्जांपल्स जो आपकी डेली लाइफ की बहुत सारी सिचुएशंस को कवर अप करेंगे और इसके साथ साथ आपकी इंग्लिश को एक बेसिक लेवल से एडवांस लेवल की तरफ लेके जाएंगे। जी, तो डेफिनेटली आपकी लाइफ में बहुत सारी ऐसी सिचुएशंस होती हैं जिसमें आपको कुछ ऐसे इडियम्स की जरूरत होती है जो आपकी वो सिचुएशंस को कवर अप कर दें। So please make sure that you are going to watch this video till the end before any further. Idiom number 1 is break a leg, good luck. Break a leg, good luck. Now let's find the examples. Let's read the examples. इसकी example है You are going to do great on your exam. Break a leg. अब ये इडियम हम कब यूज करते हैं? लाइक फॉर इंस्टेंस आपके किसी फ्रेंड का, आपके किसी बहन भाई, किसी सिबलिंग का कल इंटरव्यू है, एग्जाम है और एनी काइंड ऑफ दे हैव इंटरव्यू एग्जाम लाइक थिंग्स, तो आपने उसको गुड लक बोलना है, आपने उसको लक विश करना है। व्हाट डू यू हैव टू से? ब्रेक अ लेग। से इंस्टेड ब्रेक अ लेग। It has the same meaning as good luck, but it is going to make your English look like an advanced level. आपकी इंग्लिश को एक एडवांस लेवल पे लेके जाएगा, प्लस ये आपकी सिचुएशन को बहुत नाइसली कवर अप कर देगा। So let me read the example once again for you. You are going to do great on your exam. Break a leg. All right, let's move to the next idiom. It's cost an arm and a leg. Something is very expensive. Now this idiom is very relatable. हम सब ऐसी situations में होते हैं जहाँ पे कोई चीज ऐसी होती है जो बहुत expensive होती है. And how do we have to say it in a very idiomatic expression is cost an arm and a leg. अब हम इसकी example read करते हैं ताकि हम इसको अपनी daily life से relate कर सकें. I love that new designer handbag, but it costs an arm and a leg. आप में से बहुत सारे लोग इस चीज को रिलेट कर सकते हैं। शॉप पे हमारे साथ ऐसा होता है या बहुत जगहों पे वी विश टू बाय समथिंग बट दैट इज रियली वेरी एक्सपेंसिव। दैट इज समथिंग इट लिटरली कॉस्ट एन आर्म एंड अ लेग, कि वो बहुत एक्सपेंसिव है। तो हाउ डू वी हैव टू से इट इन एडिमेटिक एक्सप्रेशन इज cost an arm and a leg. Instead of saying it's very expensive, I can't afford it, you can just say cost an arm and a leg. Alright, now let's move to the next idiom. It's bite off more than you can chew. Let me read it once again. Bite off more than you can chew. Its meaning is take on more responsibilities that you can handle. Take on more responsibilities that you can handle. अपने आप पे इतनी responsibilities ले लेना जो कि आप पूरी ही नहीं कर पा रहे. And a very idiomatic way of saying it, bite off more than you can chew. Let's read the example. I think I have bitten more off than I can chew with this new project. It's a lot of work. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, आप किसी यूनिवर्सिटी के प्रोजेक्ट में इतना ज़्यादा पार्ट ले लें दैट इज़ नॉट पॉसिबल फॉर यू टू डू बिफोर द ड्यू डेट. You can just simply say, I think I might have bitten off more than I can chew with this new project. It's a lot of work. So basically, this idiom is telling us about taking more responsibilities than you can handle. I hope you're enjoying and learning as well. Now let's move to the next idiom, and that is beat around the bush. Beat around the bush. Avoid talking directly or clearly about something. For instance, आप किसी से बात कर रहे हैं and that person is not getting to the point. वो आपको manipulate कर रहा है. He is not telling you the exact words, what happened, or he is just इधर उधर की बातें करना, नॉट टॉकिंग एग्जैक्टली और नॉट टॉकिंग व्हाट इज नीडेड. हम इसकी एग्जांपल्स देख लेते हैं. स्टॉप बीटिंग अराउंड द बुश एंड टेल मी व्हाट्स रियली गोइंग ऑन. फॉर एग्जांपल, इफ you really want to know what's the matter and the other person is just इधर उधर की बातें आपके साथ कर रहे हैं, you just say in such a situation, can you please stop beating around the bush and tell me what is really going on. So this is a very idiomatic way, जो कि ऐसी situation तो आप अपनी daily life में भी देखते हैं. We all face such situations where we want to get to the facts as soon as possible, but the other person never stop beating around the bush. Let's get to the next idiom. All right, it sounds a bit, it's a very nice bee's knees. It's kind of rhyme. It rhymes, yes. Something excellent or wonderful. It means something that is wonderful, excellent, or amazing. Or let's read the example. This new restaurant is the bee's knees. You have to try it. For example, आपने अपनी किसी friend को, किसी relative को, किसी restaurant के बारे में बताना है that is just outstanding. You have to give 100% reviews. You are very impressed. You are like very much, you're praising that thing. You just have to say it's bee's knees. This restaurant is the bee's knees you ever have to try. Instead of saying it's wonderful, excellent, and and if you want to give an advanced touch to your spoken English or your written English, you can say bee's knees. I hope you're enjoying and learning as well. Let's move to the next idiom. Burn the midnight oil. Let me read it once again. Burn the midnight oil. Work late into the night. Work late into the night. Now all those who are students who are working hard for their exams, या जो ऐसे professionals हैं, for instance doctors who work late at night, they all are basically burning the midnight oil. Let's read the example. I have been burning the midnight oil all week to meet this deadline. It means कि मैं सारी रात जाके I'm trying to put on my best efforts. I'm trying to complete this as soon as possible. I've been burning the midnight oil all week to meet this deadline. Like सारी रात मेहनत करना जाके और उस project के पीछे सारी effort लगा देना. So this is a very idiomatic way of saying working late into the night. Let's move to the next idiom. The next is cut to the chase. It is one of my favorite idiom and I use very often. Get to the point or the most important part. Cut to the chase, get to the point or the most important part. Just tell me if someone is telling you a very long story and you just said cut to the chase, like just tell me the main points, what is the highlight, tell me the important events or just summarize it for me. You can just say cut to the chase. Now let's read the example. Can you cut to the chase and tell me what you really want? Can you cut to the chase and tell me what you really want? आप किसी ऐसी सिचुएशन में है जहाँ पे दूसरा इंसान बहुत ओवर एक्सप्लेन कर रहा है. What you have to say is, can you cut to the chase and tell me what you really want? You just say कि आप सिर्फ वो बात करें which is needed. You don't need to talk about all this. Next we have is cry over spilled milk. Cry over spilled milk. Don't waste time feeling sorry for something that's already happened. Don't waste time feeling sorry for something that's already happened. What's gone is gone. It is never going to happen again. Now what you have to do is you have to move on. You have to, forget that. Let's read the example. There's no use of crying over spilled milk. Let's move on. जो हो गया, now no one can undo it. You just have to move on. Life is, keep going, and no one is going to bring that situation back. So rather than sitting and crying on something that is already gone, you should focus on the future. What you can change is really what matters instead of crying over what has gone. So this is a very idiomatic way of saying move on. उन चीजों के लिए ना सोचें that is already gone. Easy as pie. Next idiom is easy as pie. Something is very simple or effortless. कोई चीज बहुत easy है. For example, कोई math problem है. It's a question. It's a paper. Something that is very easy. तो आप इसको say it easy as pie. Let's read the example. This math problem is easy as pie. Anyone can do it. Let me read it again for you. This math problem is easy as pie. Anyone can do it. Practice what you preach. It says, practice what you preach. Act in accordance with your beliefs or advice. Act in accordance with your beliefs or advice. It simply means कि जो आप करते हो वो ज़्यादा मैटर करता है rather than जो आप बोलते हो, जो आप दूसरों को सिखाते हो. You can also put it into other words as action speaks louder than words. Yes, आपके जो actions है वो ज़्यादा मैटर करते हैं more than your words. वो ज़्यादा लोगों पे असर करते हैं. So rather than preaching others, you have to practice. दूसरों को सिखाने से बेहतर है आप अपना करके दिखाएं. What are you going to teach them? Through your actions. तो it is a very dramatic way of saying that कि आप वो कहते क्यों जो आप खुद नहीं करते. Practice what you preach. Let's read the example. It is, you're always telling me to recycle, but you do not practice what you preach. You're always telling me to recycle, but you do not practice what you preach. Next is, rain on someone's parade. Rain on someone's parade. Spoil or ruin someone's plan or event. Spoil or ruin someone's plan or event. For example, किसी भी event को कोई दूसरा इंसान आपका spoil कर देता है. It felt really very bad. So it's just a very nice way of saying, advanced way of saying, rain on someone's parade. Now let's read the example. I don't want to rain on your parade, but we have to cancel the party due to the weather. I don't want to rain on your parade, but we have to cancel the party due to the weather. See, in this example, the event is might be going to delay or postponed because of the weather. And it is a very, the person is saying, I'm not going to rain on your parade, though I don't want to spoil your event, but because of the weather, आपका जो होगा event, that is going to delay. Next is, take it with a grain of salt. Take it with a grain of salt. It means be skeptical or cautious. It means कि किसी भी चीज को जो बात आपको बताई जाए इसको as it is ना लें. Always confirm it. Always give a room for doubt in your mind. आपको कोई story सुनाता है and you are going to believe it as it is. Don't do this. Always take it with a grain of salt. अपने mind में कहीं ना कहीं be very skeptical. थोड़े से cautious होके उसको सुने. Let me read it once again for you. Take it with a grain of salt. Let me read the example. It says, take what he says with a grain of salt. He is known to exaggerate. Take what he says with a grain of salt. He is known to exaggerate. And this example, it says like, जो बात उसने आपको बताई, इसको आप शक की नजर से देखें. Like, do research on it. Don't believe what he just said because he is known to exaggerate. Exaggerate means बढ़ा चढ़ा के बोलना. वो तो हर चीज को वैसे भी exaggerate कर देते हैं. हर इवेंट को बहुत ज्यादा बढ़ा चढ़ा के बोलते हैं. So do not believe the words coming from his mouth exactly कि ये हुआ था. Take it with a grain of salt. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson and I hope that these idioms are really going to help you in your life. In the situations. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more learning lessons.